Hi, it's Barbara Ireland, and during my near-death experience, one thing that guide made perfectly clear to me was that the most important aspect of life here on earth is our relationships. How we show up for them, how we express love, share love, give and receive it, and not just to other people, but how we do all those things with ourselves as well. At that time, many of my relationships were good, but many were a mess, and I set out to heal them. The transformation was profound, and that's with all my relationships. I realized recently there were two specific shifts that I made that made all the difference. So if you're ready to heal your relationships, keep watching. I'll share those two things with you, plus some tips you can use right away. Let's jump in. The first shift is to start de-looping the negative comments you're saying about the other person. I know, that person's irritating. I get you. But your brain is prioritizing whatever you focus on. It's easy to get into a habit or a pattern where you're focusing on all their so-called faults. And then your brain is prioritizing those things and it's showing you more of them. And it's like a loop, a feedback loop. Whatever inputs you're giving it, your brain will feed back out to you. So if you de-loop those comments and then choose to focus on the things you actually do like about that other person, then your brain's going to prioritize those things, show you more of them. They'll seem like way cooler people all of a sudden. And the improvement in your relationship can happen super quickly. The second shift is creating boundaries. Back then I was like, what's a boundary? Someone would ask me to do something. I'd get this stomach ache or this kind of jangly feeling in my body, but I'd say yes. Then I'd grumble and resent them and go into a bad mood the whole way I was doing the thing inside. And of course, mind loops were forming. I was thinking in my head, they're so selfish, they're disrespectful, they're rude, they're entitled. Of course, it was all about them. At that time, I couldn't realize that I had a part to play in this. I said yes without a boundary instead of saying no. I do whatever it is I said yes to, but you know my energy sucked. And those people could feel it. It wasn't good for anyone. Can you relate to that? Have you ever said, oh, sure, I'd love to, while your gut is throwing tantrums? Let us know in the comments about a time when you ignored a boundary and you regretted it. So what exactly are boundaries? I wish someone had taught me this earlier, but anyway, boundaries are limits that you set to protect your time, your energy, and your well-being. This is never about being mean, it's about being clear with self-respect and self-love. Here are 3 tips how to create really beautiful boundaries. The first tip is, how do you even recognize that you're being manipulated or that a boundary of yours is being pushed? How do you even know that's happening? Notice if you have a resentment. This may not be a conscious awareness, and if that's the case, then tune into your body. At least for me, when that would start happening, I would get this jangly kind of amped, anxious, buzzy feeling in my body and or a tight stomach. A resentment is a huge clue that a boundary is needed. Ask yourself, am I saying in my head I should say yes when I really want to say no? That's your starting point. You don't have to do anything about it right now to fix it, just notice this. The second tip is, when you're noticing that maybe a resentment's happening or your energy's being pulled or maybe you're being manipulated, ask yourself, does this request or this action I'm being asked to do, is it draining me or fueling me? And when you take that moment to ask and tune in, if you find out it's draining you, then give yourself permission to say no. And it's going to feel kind of weird to do that. And there's probably going to be a part of you that feels like you need to explain yourself. But you know what? You don't have to. You can be kind. All you have to say is, That's not going to work for me. The third tip is the broken record technique. So if this person keeps pushing your boundary and they're asking, oh, why not? Why can't you pick me up? You didn't work today. You have time. Come on. Be a broken record and keep repeating no calmly. It's just not going to work for me. I'll see you there. That's not going to work for me. I'll see you there. It's like crazy. You don't need to argue about it. Your power is expressed when you stay calm and consistent. With clear boundaries, you're not just saying no to them, you're saying yes to you. And I hope you know, you are totally worth it. By the way, manipulators have really sneaky ways to get you to doubt yourself, so they can control you. If you would like to know what 3 clever tactics are that they try to pull on you, watch this video next. I hope this was helpful. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.